In 2017 and 18, Result CIC delivered workshops and one-to-one coaching to a group of people living with sickle cell, a condition which affects mainly people of African or Hispanic descent. Sickle cell is a highly debilitating condition affecting blood flow, which causes periods of extreme pain and fatigue. As a hidden condition, it carries stigma, which can also increase stress. The workshops concentrated on physical and mental well-being, assertive communication, and legal rights. Coaching helped to increase awareness of capabilities and strengths. It used techniques encouraging positive mental health to support ways of dealing with stress, pain, and society's attitudes. In July 2018, a celebratory event marked the end of the project.
My daughter has sickle cell. She's 13 years old, and that affects us in several ways, really, because it affects how she lives her lives on a daily basis. So how she dresses up, what she eats, what activities she can take part in, because the condition affects her red blood cells. Hence, she's always anemic, so that most of the time she's always tired, and that means her not being able to cope with certain things or activities which other kids might cope with. And one of the main symptoms of when this happens is the pain she goes through and having to ensure that she's medicated properly to help her manage the pain. So most of the time she can't walk for very long. That means I have to drive her to almost everywhere to make sure she's able to carry on her activities, making sure she dresses properly, and when she's in pain I have to physically do everything for her, feed her, bathe her, dress her up, and help her with everything which a normal 13-year-old should be able to do herself.
Project supported by lottery awards for all. As far as we know, it's the very first time that there's been a community project for people living with sickle cell, which included coaching. So we've been really interested in how you got on your progress, how you responded to that. And we really wanted to recognise your development with all of your programs. You've really worked hard, you've engaged, you're all different, you're from different backgrounds, got different goals, but you've all committed to the programme. And Thomas and I want to applaud you for that work.
Add one thing, and I think what's great to see here is all the family as part of this, and that has been very, very unusual for us to experience a project which included all the family coming together and being involved in the workshops as well. There was so much involvement in the workshops which actually made them stronger and stronger. It was fantastic.
So when Hamas and Jane mentioned they were doing work with a group around sickle cell, I said, get me involved somehow. I don't care, I've got friends and family back in Yorkshire where I'm from who've had sickle cell. It's an issue that I feel very strongly about because it's one of those hidden health things that you even know about in the community but maybe doesn't get the support externally that it should.
Oh wow, it's difficult, but you can manage it, and that's the most important thing. I remember when I was in my teenage years or when I went to university, I didn't know how to really manage it. I was always having crises in hospital, in and out all the time. But then I started to learn more about what sickle cell is, how it affects me, how I can manage it. And from there, I've been able to manage it by eating well, making sure I eat certain types of food, doing a little bit of exercise, not getting too stressed out, able to enjoy myself as well.
It's not that big of a problem or deal to me. It's just there. It's just that thing that you shouldn't really care about. It's that extra thing that you think about. So it's not like work or education you need to do in your house or like anything you want to do fun. Just like going out and playing. It's just that extra thing you just have to be aware of. So.
And do you think that the coaching that you've had and this, or coming to these sessions, do you think that that's made a difference?
Yes, it has also just, I might as well just not care about the sickle cell anymore, because what this has done is brought my confidence up, and it has also brought my caring about the sickle cell up as well. But I'm not really caring about it, but I'm putting it aside while also treating it as at the same time. Yeah, because I don't speak out about it before, but then I do now because it's not really a problem to me anymore. So that's why.
And has the coaching from Results CIC made a difference?
Oh, of course, where do I start? It has made excellent effect on my life. It's giving me the ability to be able to communicate, especially at work, what I really want, the support that I need at work, so that they're able to support me, so that I'm able to stay in work. So I think, and able to be assertive, but not too much, how to ask for things that I need as well. So for me, I think the coaching, and it's giving me as well about me to think about what do I really want to do. Because when I first started, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was at a crossroad, and they helped me to be able to find that one out and go out there and do it. I'm actually happy with what I'm doing at the moment. So I think if you have an opportunity to have a coaching session, I'll say to you, take it, because for me it has made a profound effect on my life.
Now the way I see certain problems has changed. I feel like I've been looking at it from a different perspective. I've always been quite a pessimistic person, so I've always seen it in a negative light, whatever I do. But ever since having the coaching sessions, it's nothing to do with negative or positive mindsets. It's to do with more of how you see it and knowing to empathize with certain situations. And I feel like that's how I was able to solve problems a lot more. And when you see it in a sense of it's not as difficult as it seems. It seems more easier to cope with. I feel like the coaching sessions has taught me that. I feel like everybody should learn that as well. Sickle cell, this is the first time that I've met with such a wide range of people with sickle cell all in one room, and it also taught me how I can deal with sickle cell. I always felt like I was alone dealing with sickle cell, but through the coaching sessions and during the whole program, I felt a lot. And there's a lot more community vibe going on. A lot of the sessions that the workshops definitely have taught me a lot of things, especially coincidentally they always happen when I'm going through certain situations. I go to a session and they're talking about the exact same problem I'm going through. I just think it's amazing, and there's always a lot of there's never any type of negative vibes. It's always positive, always turning things around, and they're doing it without any dismissing how you feel at all. So
I'm just amazed by the results. It actually works, the program works. And I'm just amazed at how the patients' lives have just been transformed, how they have just gone from strength to strength, the energy, the confidence, just taking hold of things and their lives and their situation and their challenges. As I said, I really want this to go from strength to strength. I would like it rolled out for all the patients. I was initially so inspired by one of the patients who had actually gone on the programme. And in fact, she's the one that actually came to speak to me, and I just really wanted to be a part of this pilot, just because of the results I've seen, the impact it had on her life. It's also inspired me to go and learn about coaching techniques, because, as I said, I was just so taken aback by the impact.
I don't know how, because Holmes was my coach, I don't know how he was able to think like this. And if I was able to see things the way he sees it, I feel like a lot of the things that I go through would be solved more simply. He's just very amazing, very encouraging, very caring, very mature, he's just like a leader. And Jane, I think she's so amazing, like she really cares for everybody in the workshop, like even if she didn't coach you, like she still cares for you, and she still is very friendly, and especially me, like I'm quite introverted sometimes. When I first met her, she didn't even know my name, she was already smiling at me, so I just felt like, yeah, those two just amazing people. They've been doing what they're doing for years, so like they know how to, I don't know say.
That's it. Thank you. Marvellous. Thank you very much.